Libra, welcome to your October 2025 monthly reading. Really quickly, I did post the astrological forecast here for the week from September 29th until October 5th. It's definitely a big week as we build up to that full moon in Aries. I'll leave that link down below in the comments if you want to watch that video. I highly do suggest it and recommend it if you want a deeper understanding on what's going on astrologically and with the energies. Also, too, I brought back the mini readings. So if you're interested in booking a reading with me or a mini reading or whatever reading, that link will be down below. It'll be down below in the description of the video. All right, let's take a look here, Libra. Let's dive in and look at your spread here. We are doing a different spread here for the October monthlies. We're going to be doing a 9-card spread. You pulled the 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands here, and the 7 of Wands for your overall energy. I'm seeing you a lot more courageous, bold, and self-determined here. I think when this month here, Libra, you're not going to be holding back in regards to what it is that you actually desire to have and create in your life. I like your cards here so far. There could even be reunions, things to celebrate. It is your birthday, so happy birthday to you. But I'm just seeing you be in a more bold, more self-determined mood here, or energy. I think Mars being in Scorpio is definitely giving us that edge. Let's take a look though. You pulled the 8 of Wands here in your current energy, and you also have the 4 of Pentacles. Let's take a look here. What's in the challenge? We're gonna do 3 cards here for the overall energy, 2 cards in the challenge, 2 cards in your current energy, and 2 cards in the future. Let's take a look at your challenge. You pulled the 6 of Swords, the Star card here. What's in the future position here for Libra? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. There's going to be some faded changes here, changes in direction, but it seems positive to me. You don't really have a negative card here yet. You also pulled the Knight of Wands here in the future position. What else do we got here for Libra? There could also be travels here for you this month as well, or a trip. Let's see. Libra. If I can pull your card here. What do we got for Libras here? You pulled this South Node card. It says life debts here. Some of you could be working through debt, literally, is what I picked up here with this 4 of Pentacles in your current energy. But the South Node, we just had that partial solar eclipse in Virgo and that South Node. We're in this lunation still, building up to the full moon in Aries. So we are releasing a lot of old outdated ways of doing things in regards to how we've been managing things, how we've been managing ourselves. Letting go of the patterns and the habits that have been either causing self-sabotage or just stopping us from being able to fully receive, because Venus is now there with that South Node, what it is that we want, that's enjoyable, that's pleasurable. You also pulled this Netcaster card. It says preparations come to fruition here. So I already see you in this Netcaster energy, preparations coming to fruition here. This is very Virgo, you know, and we just pulled that South Node card, and we just had that partial solar eclipse. So anything that you've been preparing, refining, old things here that you're, you know, breaking free from the old ways of doing things and creating better routines or better habits or developing better patterns here. I think they're going to allow for you to get success and also be able to release and let go of, again, it feels to me this maybe self-sabotaging energy, or just letting go of just the things that haven't been practically sticking, that haven't been working. And you pulled this look at the bigger picture cards, the full moon in Sagittarius. There can definitely be some travels here for you this month. Sagittarius does deal with travels, long journeys, and you pulled the 8 of Wands here in your current energy at this time. So there could be some travels, but also the 8 of Wands is feeling optimistic, feeling more optimistic, confident, having more faith and trust to move forward with things. Also, the 8 of Wands is an acceleration card. So there could be change here that's happening for you in the month of October that's going to accelerate things. a bit quicker, a bit faster here. Specifically, if you've been feeling as if things have been heavy or slow or just stuck and stagnant, I do see you here being able to create momentum or find momentum here. I'm also seeing you just have a lot of ambition here as well. Like there's something about a surplus of ambition and energy. You pulled the Seven of Cups here and the Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands here for the overall energy. The Seven of Cups here. You know what I pick up with the Seven of Cups? It points to really your desires, the things that you're envisioning, the things that you want to create, what your ideals are when it comes to your future here with the Star card being in the challenge and trying to move and steer yourself in that direction. There's a lot here that I sense that you're seeing here for yourself in regards to your future, like things that you really want to connect to and you want to merge with and you want to have here. But the one thing about the Seven of Cups is you have to ground things into reality, or otherwise you're just lost in a fantasy. But I get to there being more options and choices, or you're allowing yourself at least to explore the options and the choices maybe that you've held back on before. This Four of Wands here for the overall energy, there could be things here that you're going to be celebrating this month. Could be birthdays, could be reunions, could be events. Also that Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, this could be things in regards to love as well when it comes to your relationships. So there could be something positively unfolding here for you in the month of October to where you'll be having a lot of fun, or it just brings excitement. It brings that passion, specifically with that Seven of Cups, because it is Venus and Scorpio. We do have Mars and Scorpio at this time in the astrology. So it's like surface level won't work. This is about really finding out and going after like what we actually want to, what we actually desire and what we really want to connect to and have for ourselves, and not holding back. This is us being able to find the conviction and the willpower and the strength here to pursue what it is that we want. Seven of Wands is a card of standing up for what it is that you believe in. So I'm seeing you here be a lot more bolder here this month. You have the Eight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles here in your current energy. Like I said, there's going to be an acceleration, I feel here, of momentum. And you just feeling more positive and more optimistic. Could be travels here for some of you. That Four of Pentacles being here, I see you in a good position with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles says the power's in your hands here to make things happen. So it's how you want to, it's sort of what you want to move toward. Some of you could literally be a move or travels. But the Four of Pentacles always asks where your power lies, and your power always lies within your own hands. And I'm seeing here that the power does lie in your own hands here. So this is about using the resources at your disposal to accomplish what your objectives are with the Four of Pentacles. Could be something you're securing here as well this month. Like you could be getting something here, and it allows for you for the momentum of things to speed up. You have the Six of Swords here and the Star card in the challenge position. That Star being in the challenge is really about the future. The Star is about aligning with your North Star. And right now, what I sense happening for you, or what's going to be restored here for you this month, is your faith and optimism and trust. Right now, it may be a little bit hard to make out with that Seven of Cups what your ideal future is going to be. But I see it becoming way more clearer here. Also, the Star card too is a card of miracles. So you could be like praying for a miracle or hoping for things to turn out in the best way for you. The Six of Swords in the challenge, you could feel a little bit stuck though with the Six of Swords. You could feel as if it's like, yeah, you're moving into better energy here. You're freeing up some weight is what I feel. It's like you're freeing up some heaviness here, but you're not ideally where you want to be yet. So I think this month is you still in that process of moving in that direction. Again, I don't think things always happen overnight. I mean, I guess you all can agree with that. But it's about steering the boat in that direction here and getting yourself out of turbulence, or just moving things into a better direction here. You may be wondering, can something turn into a better direction? Or can something become more smoother here? And I feel like the answer is yes. You have the Wheel of Fortune here in the future position, which does signify luck and right timing. Also, doorways of opportunity could be opening here for you this month. And with the Knight of Wands, you're being encouraged here. If the opportunity is presenting itself, If you're just feeling like, okay, now's the time. I feel like now's the right time here to take action. You should take action with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is all about being bold, self-determined, and acting with strength. There's going to be some fated changes with this Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny is pivoting. We are still in this solar eclipse cycle, and so eclipses do redirect timelines. So you're navigating these timelines at this time. Clarify the Seven of Cups here for the overall energy. Clarify this Seven of Cups here for Libra. You pull the Queen of Swords here. Yeah, one thing I get you doing is you're really looking at Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups is about, there could be confusion, but it's about cutting through the fog. I think here with the Queen of Swords, you're becoming more clear here mentally. You're becoming more clear here mentally. But again, it's something about the power being in your hands and you being able to choose here. And I think you're really trying to sort through things to see, you know, what really do you desire and what makes sense here. Clarify the Four of Wands here for Libras. What is this about? You pulled the King of Pentacles. Some of you, there could even be a job promotion or a better job here, or better pay here coming to you this month, or positive things happening, working out in regards to work and career. Some of you, this could even be like a work party or some type of event here. It looks fun to me. It looks exciting to me. But work, career, money, and finances look like it's going to be doing well here. Or at least getting into a better spot. Some of you could even be getting selected, or you could be looking for certain opportunities, and it could develop here this month, in the month of October. I'm also seeing you feel more freed up. You could be reclaiming more independence or autonomy when it comes to work. Maybe you've been bogged down by responsibilities or your schedule or whatever the case might be. But the Four of Wands is a card of freedom and celebration. So things look to me as if they're becoming more lighter here as well. Clarify the Seven of Wands here. You pulled the Knight of Pentacles here. Yep. The Seven of Wands is saying stick to the process with the Knight of Pentacles. Anything that you've been developing and it's taken time to gain momentum, stick with it. It's interesting, like your discipline and your willingness and your commitment to things here is going to build momentum, but also make you feel more confident. Clarify the Eight of Wands here in the current energy for Libras. You pulled the Five of Swords. Yeah, you know what? I get here. Five of Swords is my card of victory at all costs, wanting to win at all costs. So I'm telling you, there's going to be like this surge of motivation or inspiration or drive here to just go with something. Like you're just going to go all in here with the Eight of Wands, or you're just going to move in that direction of what your desires are. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. You pull the Five of Wands here. Yeah, because I just get that you're tired of the struggle. Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Well, give me one more here. You pulled the Page of Pentacles here. It's almost like maybe you've been holding back and over-analyzing things, but I think you're going to have more faith and trust to move in the direction here of what feels positive and what feels right. Because you may have been fearing losing control or feeling as if you're going to lose your power. But I think it's quite the opposite here. Like something's going to give you more power. Clarify the Six of Swords in your challenge. Clarify the Six of Swords in the challenge for Libra. You pull the Page of Wands here. Give me one more on this. Pulled the King of Wands here. You know, the King of Wands is about your larger vision that you want to pursue. And with the Page of Wands, it's needing to take more initiative. So I think your challenge here for the month is continuing the momentum. You could feel stuck. Maybe there's people here as well that are causing blockages or some form of restriction. I'm not saying that these people are doing anything wrong, but there could just be other people that could be somewhat in the way or that's stopping you from really moving toward what you want. Clarify the Star card. Clarify the Star card here in your challenge. Clarify the Star card for Libra, please, in the challenge. You pull the Ace of Wands here. Libra, Ace of Wands is, there's a couple different messages here coming through, but I think this Ace of Wands is the spark of desire. And with the Star card, it's about having hope and faith that you can accomplish what your desires are, that you should pursue your desires here. Some of you could be I also pick up here that you're energetically could be feeling a bit drained when it comes to things. And so it's like the Ace of Wands being in the challenge is managing your energy levels. You could also be healing here as well from something with this Star card. You know, Neptune retrograding back into Pisces with Saturn being in Pisces, it could somewhat feel hard to make out what the future is going to be. And so you're having to more lean on your intuition when it comes to things. But, you know, Neptune, Saturn energy in Pisces can bring this sort of complacent, lazy, or just holding oneself back or escapism, because it's hard to make out, you know, how things are going to ideally turn out. But I'm telling you, from now until February, if you make your moves now, when we get to February, then we go into April, whenever we have the switch of Neptune coming back in Aries, Saturn coming back into Aries, and then Uranus coming back into Gemini, you're going to be glad that you stuck with something or that you listened to your gut and your intuition, because you're going to be able to actually see these bigger things unfold that you've been ideally wanting for yourself. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune here in the future position. You pulled the Judgment card here. There is something fated happening for you in the month of October. You may already feel this energy with this Wheel of Fortune. So this could be a timing thing, but you're in that zone of right timing. And so there's going to be some type of big change here, Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune, that's going to really move you in the direction of where you're trying to go here. What is this? You pull the Temperance card here. It's something that, it's so funny, the Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. It's something that the divine is orchestrating, and it's gonna be quite fated here for you. Like this is part of your destiny here that's unfolding. So destiny is unfolding. This could feel quite fated. But that Judgment says you have to surrender to the divine's will and trust that when you step into this calling that you're feeling called to do with anything, that you have that it's going to change things in a positive way here for you with the Temperance. Could even bring in healing, peace, more harmony. Clarify this Knight of Wands here in the outcome position for Libra. You pulled the Knight of Cups. For some of you, if this is love, 4 Wands here in the reading, definitely feel like there's good things unfolding in regards to love. Could be a fire sign, water sign, could be any sign. You pull the Two of Swords here. Yeah, you're going to have a choice here. If this is love, you have a choice to make. But it looks positive, though, in regards to love. When it comes to yourself, you could be being... like something large, some larger picture is going to unfold here. It's quite faded, and it's going to change the direction of your life here. And I see you being fired up about it with the Knight of Wands. And you really desiring this new beginning, this new start, or this new direction here. So it's gonna remove the blockage here with the Two of Swords of maybe things you've been waiting on or things you've been on the fence about. Things are about, the wheel's about to turn here for you. So that's what I'm getting here for you in your October reading. I feel like there's a lot here that you're sorting through in regards to choices here, and really looking at, you know, what it is that you really desire for yourself, and trying to really align with those ideals. You got good things happening here in regards to your work and career. It could even be promotion or better pay or a better job, or it could even be like a party or a work event or something to celebrate here, or feeling as if you have more freedom when it comes to your work and your career. Maybe your finances are doing better here, and so you're able to enjoy your life more. You're finding momentum and confidence through being persistent and being steady with the things here that you're building in your life. So keep it up. And I'm just seeing you swing more into this ambitious energy here, this not holding back anymore, but understanding that the power is in your hands. And so it's almost in a way you could be overcoming some type of blockage of fear. And this month is about moving in that direction, and it's going to take time for things to unfold, ideally in the way in which you want. But when the timing hits with this Wheel of Fortune, with the Judgment and the Temperance, and it's going to change things in a very positive way here for you. It was very fated, very karmic, very destined here. So you could be clearing things up, cleaning things out here in your life, refining things, improving things. But all these preparations that you're doing are going to come to fruition. So keep the bigger, larger picture here in mind, because that Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and the Temperance is that bigger picture unfolding here. But it's about being ready. And if you're ready, then I feel the divine is basically saying to step into it, take chances here. So that's what I got for you, Libra. That's what I got for you in your October monthly. So I'm going to leave your reading here.